Education is about trust. Education is about the environment. It's about how you can use what you get of your own society and how you can change it. It is important for one to acquire knowledge of your environment and how you can promote development from within. We don't have to learn about the world from TVs. We have to learn about the world from literatures that exist. And that is to say, Africans have to value what Africa has, start to strengthen our continent from within. We have institutions where we can learn from. We have experts where we can learn from. I do not condemn the fact that people will still want to go. Let them go and study. Let them visit anywhere else where they want to go to around the world. Let them just have the sense of patriotism that no matter how long you go, you still have Africa where you call home, and you have a responsibility in making it a better place. If we believe that things has to be Western to be correct, then they can make us, they can dominate us. And that is how our education system is. When many African countries attained flag independence, they thought everything was there, not knowing that there was a continuation. Because in the mind of the young African that is energetic, the young African that is skillful, there is something controlling it, telling them that no, Africa is not the hub. You need to leave to succeed. And that is how we are losing our most valuable resources, and that is the human capital. What feeds you is skills, it's knowledge, and that has to be in the education system. Our schools has to be solution centers. So the education system must be tailored in a way that it is not going to create job seekers but job creators. The education system must be tailored in a way that when people leave, they see solution to our societies. And also the sense of patriotism. And an individual cannot be patriotic if they don't know about who they are. Knowledge about the South, knowing that you're black, knowing that you're African, knowing the history behind the African, knowing the civilization of the African people, that is what is going to enhance. People are not given the necessary skills and knowledge to drive the resources that we have as a continent in solving our realities. The leaders that we have, most of them are not supposed to be leaders. Because in leadership, you must have a sense of direction. In leadership, you must have a vision. And leaders have to be strategic. You must be able to tell people that we are moving from point A to point B, and these are the means through which we're going to do that. But we don't have leaders like that, unless very few of them. We have leaders who pay less regard to Africans, but they serve the purpose of others outside of Africa. We are fed up with electing leaders who are not fit for purpose. So us as Africans now, there is the need for us to say, no, we don't want to have individuals that we will hire in office and they tell us everything. We need to have people that deliver services. We have to understand that we have a future to build. And building this future is in the hands of young Africans. Today, we have the most youthful population in the world. We have to look into people with vision, people with ideas, put them into office for purposes. Now, the problem is we are not able to set a trajectory. Development need to have an entry point to say, we are doing this, and these are the plans for the future. When we accomplish our educations and etc., without principles, without values, we can be manipulated, we can be used against our own people, and that is why corruption continues to exist in Africa. We, as youths, have a role to play. If the whole continent is corrupt, it's still our continent. Wherever we go, we will still be called Africans. let them put everything aside and promote something, which is unionism. We want to see an integrated Africa. So we are tired of further dividing ourselves. But we can only unite ourselves if we have a central content to discuss. And that is development-oriented individuals with visions, with ideas, with strategies, with good plans, who says, this is what we want for Africa and we work towards it. People are yearning for something. Youths are demanding for something, because we know that the future is for us and we have to work towards achieving something meaningful for that. So that is what we want to see. We want to see Africans believing that they can invest in the continent and earn dividend. They can invest in the continent not only for profit-wise. We have to understand that we must start investing in the continent. We must start promoting our development from within. And we have to understand that we cannot continue to rely on leaders to do this work, but determined youths of Africa that has Africa in their hearts, can get up and said, we are Africans, we want to see the future of Africa through the vision. And in fact, how many Africans do we have today investing all their resources outside of the continent? There are many. We have to come together and fight for things, and that is self-upliftment, self-reliance. Mentors are very, very key in life. You have to get mentors as young individuals, and the people that are to be your mentors have to be individuals, that has the same vision as you do. We are looking forward to Africa which is knowledge driven. We are looking forward to an Africa with information. We are looking forward to an Africa that its youths are determined enough to move it forward.